Hello everyone, happy Tuesday, August 9th. I am here at the wharf in Kaunakakai, downtown Kaunakakai, which is right over there. And it's really nice out here. I mean, this water is like glass right here, right? And there's this is like a swimming area at the wharf. Some people fishing there. There's a boat about to go to Maui, the ferry, and some guys here talking. And it's just crazy. It's really nice. So anyway, I wanted to share this with y'all, and didn't really have anything specific I was going to talk about today. I had some thoughts earlier, but really, I've just been doing some work today, getting things organized and ready. Tonight I'm doing a class at the MEO, which stands for Maui Economic Opportunity, and it's sort of like a organization that helps. Well, one thing they do is they help small business owners in Maui County, and they also run a bus service. So I don't know how that's related, but so what we're doing is a 6-week course of, I don't know how many classes. I know already there's 1 week I won't be here, but it's a course on how to write a business plan and how to sort of organize ideas around your business. And I realized that with my business, one of the things that was lacking is I actually have a plan. I have a methodology and a method for what I'm doing, but I realize that there's a lot of things about my business that I need to be more specific with and really come up with a game plan over. So I'm sort of looking forward to the learning approach to doing that. And a lot of people have said it's been really beneficial to them to take this class. It's offered in Maui County, over on Maui Island, Lanai here, and some people have gone through it before said it's been really beneficial and helpful to them. So I wanted to try it out and see how it goes. And should be interesting. I read some statistic, which could or could not be true, but it's something like 80% of businesses without a business plan fail, and 80% of businesses with a business plan succeed. But I don't know if that's accurate or not. It's probably just a speculation. But in any case, it's still kind of interesting, because I think for the most part, it's a true assessment of the situation, right? If you have a plan and you are specific with it, you're more likely to succeed. And the more specific your plan is, and the more you can really get into details about how you're going to implement something with the metrics you're tracking to succeed are, and all that kind of stuff, then the better chance you'll have. So I think that's definitely true. So that's why I'm taking the class. And even if I can't get through the whole 6 weeks because I have other obligations, or this opportunity thing that I talked about yesterday, if that happens, then I might have to leave sooner from this class. And that's okay. Just do as much as you can and take what you can learn and use that. So that's what I'm going to do. So it should be a lot of fun. Plus, it's nice to get to know people on the island here, even a little bit. Since I'm not from here, it's funny. Different people can remember different things about people. I have a problem remembering. Like, I'll see a face and I know that face. I've met that person before and had a conversation, but I won't remember the specifics. But if you tell me, yeah, we talked about such and such, usually I'll remember someone, that in that context, or experiential context, like, oh yeah, we did this together at that time at that place. And it's like, oh, okay, I remember that now. Whereas if I just see you, a lot of times it's out of context on this island too. So I'll see someone who I know from like one situation, I'll see them somewhere else, and it won't click in my mind that I know them from that other place. So, and then just names in general I'm not great with sometimes. It's ironic, I actually have a pretty good memory, but for some reason I can't remember people. Unless I've had like a real connection and I really make it a point to remember them, then I'm pretty good at it. But just casually meeting people, like, oh hey, nice to meet you. Oh, okay, that's cool, yeah, great. And then I never see them again for like 3 months, and then they see me, they remember me, because I was the only new person they met that day. But I met like 15 people that day, so I don't remember any of them. Which is a problem when you're going into a situation where you don't know anyone. When you don't know anyone, you only remember like 1 or 2 people, and the other, dozen people that you met but don't remember, you get offended. So I try and use mnemonics to remember names and to remember people, and I think that helps. Like if you meet someone with a name of someone you already know with that name, imagine the two of them hanging out together or doing something crazy together. Like Ted. I had a really good friend in high school named Ted, and in college, and so I can imagine him. He plays piano. He's actually a piano tuner at Colorado State, I think, now. He worked for Steinway, but So I can imagine him with a piano, and let's say I meet someone else named Ted, which actually there's a guy on the island named Ted. I can imagine maybe one Ted, I'll picture him like playing piano, and then the key is not working right. This one song that Ted and I used to play all the time together, I imagine us playing it, and this one note just not playing, and we open the thing up, and the new Ted is inside the piano. And that's very visual, right? I can totally see that visual in my head. And like when I see the new Ted again, I remember, oh yeah, I saw you in the piano. In my head, I'm thinking that. And then I remember, oh yeah, because Ted was there playing that song with me, and that's Ted and Ted. Okay, got it. So that's one good way of remembering names of people that you meet. It takes you like, a couple seconds to come up with a story. It's all about mnemonic devices. Learning names of people, like in Hawaii, I meet a lot of people with Hawaiian names, and I never met anyone with that name before, so that's much more challenging for me. So I'll try and come up with a mnemonic device for those sounds. For example, what's a good example? Like Kamaka, Shaila Kamaka something per Diabolino. I can't remember her full name, but I would call her Kamaka. Kama and Ka. Kama is, what is it in Japanese? Anyway, I'll remember a language that I know that word in, and then I'll kind of come up with a story about how that word is that person and that kind of thing, right? So, fortunately, a lot of Hawaiian words sound Japanese, like kama and ka. Like ka is like a question interrogative at the end of a Japanese sentence. So stuff like that can help remember things. Until I get to know the person, and then I just kind of remember the name. But it's hard to do that when you meet like 15 new people at once, and you have to come up with mnemonics for all of them. The best case scenario, maybe half of them you could learn the names for. This turned into a whole thing about memory, didn't it? Interesting. And it's also the way to learn languages. Like I'm thinking about picking up just casually another language, just to study it for fun. Maybe Korean, maybe. And I learned a few phrases in Korean before, like I can order water at a restaurant, and I can say I don't understand Korean. And I can ask, are you American? And do you speak English? Stuff like that. But I don't really know. Like I can speak a little Korean, I can say that. But I don't really know Korean very well. But it'd be kind of cool to learn it a little better. And beyond just ordering, waters at a restaurant, or kimchi fried rice, which is delicious. Or takgalbi. Oh, now it turned into a food rant. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to keep this short. It's 7.5 minutes already. I just wanted to share this with you because it's amazing. I just came out here to drink some water, and kind of, the library closes at 5, and it's 5 o'clock now, and I don't want to go to the restaurant and sit there, and this is beautiful. And I got a lot of work done today already, and so I feel good. I can just kind of relax for an hour or so before I go to my class. So that's what I'm doing. And isn't that awesome? That sound, water. It's all salt water out here. So yeah, that's it. I hope you guys are having an awesome Tuesday. I hope it's as sunny and warm and nice as it is here. It's really bright. Can you see that? The light is just right on my face. So that's it. I hope you all are doing awesome. Take care of yourselves. Have fun in life, and be happy, and keep on keeping on.